Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. Thank you for visiting. This is a general daily tarot for all signs for Wednesday, the 25th of September 2018. A 3-card major arcana reading, and then one from the Swords, one from the Wands, one from the Pentacles, and one from the Cups. And you know, I'm looking outside, it's early evening here, and the sun is shining behind the trees and illuminating all the little flying bugs. And it's like these beautiful little flying lights, little pieces of gold. So lovely. Anyway, just give it one last shuffle. Yeah, and we'll have one from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle as well. Beautiful little flying things. Okay, and one last card. Right, here we go. The Lovers in the upright, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, Justice in the upright. Woohoo! Yeah. Likey. Okay, well, listen. The whole thing about decisions that are in your power and things being kind of decided for you, which we find here in the Lovers, possibly in the matter of relationships, personal relationships, who knows? But I think it goes wider than that. Like, good. We're coming in a good place with all of that. Here the Wheel of Fortune is in the middle, which traditionally I see as the block or drain, or the kind of preventative force. Yeah, it could be a bit of a roller coaster day. There could be some up tops and some down downs on the 25th. Some good fortune, some bad fortune. I'm seeing very strongly the two things on either side of this wheel. You see, on this side we have the animal that is kind of jumping up to the top, to the angel at the top, the little beast here that wants to get up to this kind of exalted position up here with the angel. And in trying to get up, it is simply pulling the wheel back down towards itself. It's very unlikely that beast, that kind of unter energy, is ever really going to get any purchase on that wheel. Because in order to scramble up the wheel and actually get to the top of it, the wheel would have to stop, and that is never going to happen. Okay. As compensation, on this side, we have this beautiful fragrance that the wheel is pulling in its movement. As the wheel goes round, it pulls, it creates this updraft of this lovely perfume. I mean, it probably doesn't make any difference to the animal on this side. They don't care about stuff like that. Not perfume anyway. They have a nose for different things. But what I'm saying about this is that there are compensations. There are always compensations when the wheel turns and brings us whatever it is going to bring us. And when it brings us what it brings us, can you see that? This lightning bolt that the angel is holding here. We know it. We know it when good luck turns up and when bad luck turns up. However, the key to power here is justice. And the reason I call this last card the key to power is because I'm not so much into the whole thing of predictions of this is going to happen and that is going to happen, and so do this and do that, because of this and that's going to happen. I see these as things with which, especially the key to power, something with which we have the choice to engage, something with which we have the choice to interact, should we choose to. And what I would say about this is that no matter what the Wheel of Fortune brings, there is always a way to see it that works in the interests of well-being. Let me put it that way. I mean, even the worst things, I mean, I'm not going to go into it, but one or two, or three or four, like absolutely appalling things have befallen me in my life. Absolutely appalling. And when they've come and I've been simply stunned by the utter dreadfulness and unwelcomeness of these things, I've immediately gone into this kind of space where I look and look and look and look and look and look and look for an upside. It's like a survival mechanism. There's always an upside. And in finding the upside, it can make being smashed in the face by the downside rather less painful. And that's what I'm seeing here in the Justice card in the upright as the key to power. Because clearly there are some decisions. And as I say, the Lovers is not just about choosing, it's about how much of the choices we make, what elements of the choices we make are within our power, and what other elements of the choices we make are made in the context of things that are beyond our power to influence, like this little cherub here. No matter what the young man decides, which way he's going to go, this force of nature here is going to act. And it's going to influence what he chooses. Once this arrow has found its mark, it's pretty unlikely that he's going to be going home with his mum for fish finger sandwiches. Pretty unlikely. Even though he's standing there thinking, oh, what shall I do? It's like, yeah, any second now, that choice is going to be taken out of your hands. There's not going to be a damn thing you can do about it. And it's going to be so profound, you won't even notice that it's been taken out of your hands. You're just going to think you've made your decision. So, whatever the Wheel of Fortune brings us, be like the angel here. Be like the angel and simply look calmly and steadily at those scales. There is always an upside. Right, let's get one from the swords. Okay. Five of Swords. So, yeah, might be a few ups and downs, says the tarot reader who says she doesn't like making predictions. I mean, what am I doing here? That's the whole point of tarot. This Wheel of Fortune turning. I do wonder whether it's going to dig up something that has already been not put to bed, but already been gone over, already been fought over, already been struggled with, and kind of reigniting an old battle. There's a real sense of battle fatigue in this card. Even the one here who's sort of like looking a bit like nastily smug and going, yeah, I beat you. Well, not even beat you. I just kept fighting until you were tired, so tired you couldn't carry on anymore. So I've got your sword. There's even fatigue that everybody's exhausted here. So I do wonder whether something, as I say, that has been gone over and fought over before and not resolved, just kind of left because everyone's too exhausted, it's going to rear its head again. We'll see. Okay. Queen of Wands. Well, whatever it is in the Five of Swords here, I mean, look. Graceful, calm, composed, together, in her own power, lady on her throne. Graceful, calm, composed, in her own power, lady on her throne. Okay, that's where we are. That's where we are tomorrow. That's where we are. And I mean, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we had the Seven of Swords here, and we pulled the Queen of Swords. Sorry, the Queen of Wands. And I said she was looking the other way. You know, she knew that the dude had like whooped the swords, and it's like, yeah, well, you know, whatever. Enjoy your swords, stupid boy. She's just looking the other way. And here we have the Queen of Wands again, looking the other way from this. It's like, oh God, not this again. Yeah, right, okie doke. You know, it's not like, right, okay, yes, let's go back into battle. No, there's no sense of that. There's no sense of that. You know, we know this is going on. We know this is unresolved. Um, you know, it's not a proper victory here in the Five of Swords. As I said, it's just people the battle ending because everyone, well, because 2 out of 3 people here that we can see are just absolutely, they're just finished. They've just had enough. That's not a victory. And the Queen of Wands here is simply not choosing what she is choosing not to engage with this. Bloody good thing too, I'd say. Yeah. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, like bigger fish to fry. Seriously, there are bigger fish to fry tomorrow than getting dragged back into this. And as soon as I put this down, I mean, you know, I'm putting it down right sort of half on top of the Justice card. You know, would it really be right? Like, really, in a very fundamental way, would it really be right for this dude here in the 8 of Pentacles to sort of go, right, okay, I've got to stop working now, knocking out these pentacles that are going to, like, form the foundation of my future and make me secure in the world in a material fashion. I'm just going to stop doing all that so I can go back over here and pick this fight up again. I don't think that would be right. And I don't think really under any circumstances it would be right to abandon one's work that one is doing for oneself in order to go and pick this up again. No. Okay, lovely. 9 of Cups. The personal wish fulfillment. This 5 of Swords is linked here to the Wheel of Fortune in the position of the block or the drain. This is the block or the drain. This is really interesting because we're actually being shown what it is. And there's a choice we can make here between getting involved in this and draining our energy and blocking our forward motion and kind of preventing ourselves from getting to the point where we can sit pretty with all our cups ranged out behind us, our cups that we made here, 8 of Pentacles, just to go back and pick up this frankly petty struggle. Right, let's see. That I just think that would be very silly. And there's nothing silly about the Angel of Justice or the Queen of Wands. Right, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say. There we go, there it is. Okay, let me see. Oh, how lovely. Grace in full flight. Now, this is not just grace in flight, this is grace in full flight. Oh, man. Listen, this really triggers a memory for me. I'll just try and be quick so I don't want this to be too long. A few years ago, I was living on the coast of the very, very far end of Cornwall, the Cornish Peninsula, where the land juts out into the seemingly infinite mass of the Atlantic Ocean. It's like next stop, New York. Yeah, it's just amazing. It's the most amazing place. Very harsh place. Difficult to build a life there. But anyway, fantastic. And I had this little spot where I used to go and sit on the edge of the cliff, off the path. Thank God I didn't fall down an abandoned mine shaft and die alone at the bottom of a big hole. Anyway, that didn't happen because it's dangerous around there. It's dangerous, and I didn't know. Anyway, I used to leave the path and go off down through the rocks, and I had this little spot that I used to sit in, like wedged between a couple of rocks, and there were gorse bushes around and everything, and just look out to sea. I just used to sit there and just look out to sea. And one day, and it's amazing what you see if you just sit still and look. And one day I saw a buzzard, right? This big, it's one of the biggest like general birds of prey that we have here in the UK. I think they still have the odd golden eagle up in Scotland, but there was this buzzard, and they're big, like birds of prey, and it was flying out over the water. It was out over the sea, and I sat there watching it, and it was diving sort of down and then wheeling up and coming back round and then circling and then climbing and then allowing itself to fall down again on the thermals. God, it was amazing. And I was sitting there looking at it and I'm thinking, what are you doing out there? You're not hunting, that's for sure. You don't hunt in the sea, you hunt on land. You're alone out there. And I came to the conclusion there was only one reason that bird was out there: for fun. It was enjoying itself. And that's the memory that triggers for me when I see this. Grace in full flight. So, you know, there's nothing to stop Kuan Yin here. She's up in the fucking jet stream. Yeah? And she's just out. She's just out, arms outstretched, a dress flowing behind her, nothing to impede her, nothing to stop her. And oh my God, what an amazing feeling that would be. And this to me absolutely crowns this spread. Do not go back into this Five of Swords stuff. Don't go back. If the Wheel of Fortune turns and pitches that up in front of you, turn away like the Queen of Wands. No thanks. I'm busy. I'm busy. Eight of Pentacles. I'm busy building my dream. Nine of Cups. Just fly. Just keep flying towards your dream. Grace in full flight. There is nothing to stop you. Right, I shall leave it there. I'm in the process of doing the monthlies, so keep an eye up. They'll be going up as I do them over the next few days, I guess. One or two are up already. And yeah, please like, please share, please subscribe, and I'll see you again for another reading soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.